Supporters are pushing the state to do more to help working families with the cost of raising children.
They're asking lawmakers to make a child tax credit permanent in our state. Fox 61's Lindsey Kane is in Hartford with the details.
Advocates say time is of the essence to help struggling families here in Connecticut. That's why they're pushing for a permanent child tax credit here in the state.
It would really help me out.
Child tax credit supporters want to see a $600 tax credit passed for up to 3 children for married households who make less than $200,000 and single households who make less than $100,000.
Every family should be able to provide for themselves and their children in our state.
Supporters of this legislation are speaking out in a public hearing, urging elected officials to pass the bill this legislative session. Many states this year have expanded child tax credit benefits, but Connecticut has yet to see a permanent tax credit pass in the legislature.
We have to make a bigger difference by making this tax credit permanent, not just a rebate, not just something that happens every blue moon.
It's estimated more than 500,000 people are struggling financially across Connecticut. The child tax credit would apply to more than 75% of families across the state. More than 90% of Latino families and nearly 90% of black families would qualify. Parents say this credit is an extra chunk of change that will go a long way.
I think that, a lot of parents could really use this money towards a utility bill or some debt that they have. And, it doesn't seem like much, but it really is, especially when I only have one child, but when you have more than one child and, parents who are working full time and they still are not able to make ends meet, I'm one of those parents.
Supporters of this legislation had the chance to make their voices heard to lawmakers. Now, all that's left is a vote if this is brought up on the floor. In Hartford, Lindsey Kane, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.